Spiritual awakening. It's probably the most important topic I get to speak about and teach. And you are probably feeling right now that it is a pivotal time. There are so many awakenings happening within you, more ahas, more physical, energetic, emotional, mental shifts. Are you feeling it? Well, today on Awaken TV, I wanted to talk about the importance and show you the importance of aligning your physical, your energetic body, your emotional body, your causal body, and your mental body, because you can have a spiritual awakening, but how do you get it to become your life? How do you get it to not just be a state that you go through or in meditation, you're there, you're blissed out? How do you actually anchor it into your physical body, your mind, your heart, so it is a consistent experience? Well, if you think about you, your physical form, your energetic, like small you, being an anchor for spirit, then you've got to be in a place or continue the work that has less resistance in these bodies for you to allow a direct experience with your spiritual nature or with source or with God or whatever you choose to call that. And so if your physical body is not physically fit, it is going to be very difficult for you to hold the state of enlightenment, to hold the state of oneness, to hold the state of joy and unconditional love. We're talking about spiritual fitness here. You've got to have physical fitness to have spiritual fitness. You've also got to have energetic fitness. That is your energy body. Let's not even talk about out here, but the etheric body, the chakra system. You've got to be energetically fit to align that body with your physical body. If you're fragmented, if you've got, chakras closed and you haven't forgiven and all this sort of stuff going on, you can have a state of spiritual awakening. It will not hold unless you become energetically fit. Then emotionally fit. What does that mean? Well, can you ground enough, be in this form enough that the emotions, that a roller coaster is not taking you, that you are, when somebody comes around you and they start talking and it would usually trigger you, how easily pulled in emotionally are you? Or do you have tools and practices that have landed you in a place where you are not on that roller coaster anymore? That's emotional fitness. Mental fitness is not just about, okay, I'm going to focus on what I want and I'm going to, get clear on my goals and all of that. I'm not making anything wrong with that. I totally align with that. But it's the mental fitness of not having your mind run the show. Your mind is the servant to what is coming through in a spiritual sense, and the mind supports that by as a tool to make that happen. And the causal body or the soul body is the can I create my own reality? And are you a creator that is fit? Are you fit in your manifesting ability? And so these are all very different things. And usually when I'm working with someone on the spiritual awakening journey, which is really all of our tribe right now, I can see that one or two of these areas, they are not fit and they've almost forgotten the connection to the enlightenment awakening, to that experience. So let's just take a little inventory of how you're doing and be honest about this. Are you physically fit? Are you putting focus and attention on feeling lighter in your body? Now, I'm not saying that somebody who is overweight can't reach enlightenment. That's crazy. That is not true. Some of you are holding weight because of trauma, because of other things. It's safe to hold that. It's supportive in some way at this point. So it's not about that you've got to be this fit, trim bunny all of the time. But if you're not putting focus on eating well, in drinking, in enough water, if you are too high in your sugar intake, if you are drinking almost every night, if you are addicted to a particular food that's not healthy, this is all affecting your spiritual fitness. And is that the area that you've got to get really honest and clear of, like, I'm not going to reach my the place that I want to live in if I'm not doing that? Or is it energetically fit? Are you meditating? And when you're meditating, you anchoring and clearing out and embodying this whole vertical reality and core that you are? Or are you sort of forgetting about that? You're just stilling your mind. You're just quietening the body. You're just quietening the senses and all of that. This is an energetic system that is so linked to your spiritual awakening. Or are you noticing it with your emotional body, and that you're not paying much attention to your emotional fitness to get off that roller coaster and become the person who is not run by their emotions? And there is a lot of spiritual people still believing that how I feel is the truth. How I must be feeling must be a sign. No, it's not necessarily. It's a sign. It's your habits. It's the chemical creation. It's all of that. It's about not having such a up and down experience with emotion, because you're in conditional space. Like, I'll be happy if I do this, and I won't be happy if this happens, and what have you. Mentally, are you mentally fit? Have you been able to sustain for at least a few weeks that your mind doesn't run you, and that it doesn't take you to fear, and that it doesn't take you to worry, and that it doesn't take you to this is not going to work out? Have you sustained that for a few weeks? You've got to be able to sustain that for at least a few weeks if you're really serious about the awakening experience that you're moving toward, and that you want to be open to that. And finally, the causal body, or the soul body, this soul of yours that's coming through to create a particular thing, your soul's purpose. How good are you at law of attraction right now, being able to be the creator of your own reality? These days, that's where people seem to be teaching a lot and seem to be trying to learn a lot, because it's sexier. Like, if I can learn how to get stuff and manifest stuff. But I want you this week to bring it all the way back to how addicted you are to food. Or are you not sleeping enough? Or are you not having your energetic practice every day? Or you're still on the emotional roller coaster? Get the basics down, because the consistent awakened experience is about alignment, an alignment of all of these bodies. And if one or two of them is out of whack, receptivity, source energy will come. It is already in you. It is flowing through you. You'll have an insight, and pretty much as soon as it comes, it goes the next day. It's not part of your own direct experience. So if anyone wants more support on this, I'm going to post a few links below, because we have our fully expressed free training. We put a little mini version of that together, and that's completely free below. We have the Awakening event that's coming up, our 3-day training for conscious business owners who want to be emotionally fit, spiritually fit, mentally fit around their business, and to learn how we did this in our world. And then also Art of Feminine Presence. We've got 2 more events this year, so I'll post the details below. If you've been thinking about doing some work with me and you haven't got your cute little butt to an event soon, please click on one of these links and find out more. So this is your practice for this week, is to look at which bodies, which fitness are you forgetting, and which are you not really fit at in the preparation for the spiritual awakening experience to be your consistent reality. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week on Awaken TV. Take care.